hurt? A little bit of light in here.
You've got mail.
Apparently you've got mail, or someone does. Alright. Okay, I got one in the chat. Alright, I'm going to do each sign. I'm just going to go in order. Who should I start with? I'm going to start with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, Gemini, this reading is for you. For the Geminis. Ooh, Gemini, you've had some sort of an epiphany, an eclipse, total eclipse of the heart, something that you could have saw as a Bambi. And what Bambi means, which it says gazelle, but could have had a renewing with an old friend or something, but you were sniffing around on something, Gemini. Yeah, you were sniffing around on a unicorn, and America's most top wanted 5 sexiest people alive. So that's what you were doing. You're sniffing around, trying to get some info, Gemini. Alright, Gemini, something's ran out. The sands of time, this desert. Alright, 1 second. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Gem. Something's an aurora borealis. Okay. Putting that desert away, that dry spell away, or that prickly pear up. Somebody's been drinking too much. Yeah, there's something about an aurora borealis here. You've got direct dial up though to something here. You're on to something, Gemini. You are definitely on to something. There's something about this ball pit right here with this dial up. Oh, my candle just went out. It's my fake candle too. Oh well. So there's something about this. You have like a direct dial up to how this ball pit goes, or like how the balls get rearranged. And this always reminds me of like being incarcerated or something like that, Gemini. You could be working on something like a wide scale, like widespread, like sort of like new way of doing something. Yeah, this is, you could be looking out for a particular person or particular community or a zone or something like that, Gemini. Something about the particulars and when people are asleep and when they're awake, when they're in jail, when they're not in jail.
You've got mail.
Confirmation. Yeah, Gemini, there's something about a snowstorm in the reverse. You could have, you worked someone's nerves a bit, I want to say, Gemini. Possibly. You did work someone's nerves up a little bit. I'm going to say it was through last night. Alright? There's something here also to do with, like, chicken nuggets. You have chicken nuggets out here in the reverse, but this is like something like someone telling someone how their child should eat or something like that. Or this is someone trying to, like, be suggestive or something about chicken nuggets, or this could be like someone's account or like how they spend their money, what they spend it on, how they eat, their eating habits, something like that. There's something about this snowstorm last night or this this bad weather in the nighttime last night that kind of threw things off for you for a loop. But something by this sunrise, something about chicken or chicken nuggets you'll see. Yeah, you got gel pins is in the reverse right here. So there's something about, okay, I know what this is. I love white women. Yeah, that's cool. I like Asian men. So there you go. We got gel pens right here in the reverse. This is that old hag energy right here. This is that old hag that just could not give it up, you know. Um, Hi, what's your name? Love, love me balls? Love me balls. Oh. I don't love anybody's balls, really. Yeah. Anyway, there's something here about, gel pens is in the reverse. Okay, so this is like, this is gonna be an old hag energy, like where, like, the old hag likes to try to, like, manipulate some sort of a situation to get, this person could have a ball collection too, like a collection of balls. Um, really weird energy. This person has lost this connection, okay, or to try to get someone arrested, or where they would like be needing of this person or something. It's like somebody using someone else's account or something so that they could have direct access, and then like kind of kicking you to the curb, and then next thing you know, wiping you out for $500,000. Could happen. It happens. Yeah. So it's like some hag that's gotten away with this for a long time, okay? And I think this person has pretty much gotten cut off too. Uh, yeah, some sort of a spell has been broken here. This is like someone had you like out like kissing any Prince Charming or something like that. Like just to see if it was a match or something like that. As this person was playing in your energy, like as though that they were you or you were them or something. But this is like an old hag that was doing this. That could be why your love life has been like a little bit stagnant lately. Something about this coral reef, Gemini. Something is a little bit polluted here, all right? Or something needed to get swept away, or not swept away, but really like flooded, okay? Which I guess by like flooding or something like that, something's gonna come out to wash, like some sort of like something you thought was discarded of is it's like coming back up to surface. This is like something that is polluted or contaminated or something. Um, this could also be like, okay, this is also someone, you could also be putting someone's business out there a lot in the night crowd, or I say with the night crowd of friends that you have. You could be putting your business or someone else's business out there a little bit too much. Um, Luckily though, like you got the snowstorm here, so that it's like somebody can control the weather like with their like through biokinesis or something. So it's important not to like trigger this person or like set this person off, okay? So this person has to like keep completely calm and stuff like that, because if you don't, like it says right here, you got snowstorm and there's a coral reef. Now we have like a big old flood or something like that. So it's like kind of like bringing the rain more as much than what we need when we need it. Something here is minimalist white right there, and it's just, you know, a minimalist white room. Um, are you really Alexis Texas? And why am I doing to you so much in my younger days? All right, so we have something here is minimalist white right here, with the snowstorm. So this is like the like edging of like a snowstorm and stuff like that, or something is not quite a snowstorm, or this could be like something is like crap. All right, this could be crap food. Something's not good with this food, or something about it is like it's like a different meat or something. Like you could honestly, like I'd be very careful about the meat you're eating or something like that. Someone could be like doing you real bad when it comes to that. I mean, real bad. Yeah. Okay. So like again, we have a snap bracelet right here, or you could be doing someone else real bad when it comes to this. We got snap bracelet right here, which means someone who had direct access to get someone locked up here. All right. This person wants you to be dependent on them for some reason, so that they can, so that you can write them letters, so you can look pathetic, this and that, you know. But really, this person has like complete access to your account, and they've wiped you out like a $500,000. Some old hag. Um, yeah. All right. She and this old hag has like all her little minions and shit too. Okay. This old hag has a bunch of minions that like to go over to their house probably and hang out a lot, and they talk about which prince they're kissing this week or something like that. And this person uses that to their advantage to gain some sort of money or finances off of this. This could be also through a big corporation or a business company that pays for this kind of information right here. All right. They like to be all caught up in the scandals, and the scandal is you. The more you realize it, it's kind of like that movie, A Bronx Tale. It's kind of where that kid is growing up in the Bronx, and his dad was a school bus driver, the whole time. And it's like his dad wanted to put him to the test, like the Italian way or whatever. And it's like the kid just didn't get it till right at the end, like when he thought that his friend was like all hot shit, and his dad was a school bus driver. Like he drove the entire route, like every day. Like he knew those streets. He knew the good, the bad, the mean, the ugly. I mean, he knew it all, the ins and outs of the streets, regardless of where you come from and everything. And his dad was really cordial and everything, and he just wanted his son to make the right decisions, to make good choices, and to understand that it's not always about like what everyone around you thinks, something like that. And the whole moral to the story is this: is that his dad set him up the entire time. All right, you want to be a thug, you want to be a this or that, you think you're whatever. Like his dad straight set him up, and kind of pushed him out there into the streets to prove himself, or to see if that's really what he wanted. And I think at the end of that movie, it gets to the very end, and it's like it's after Sonny gets shot by the guy's son that was coming to avenge his dad over him shooting him that one day or whatever. Anyways, and at the funeral of Sonny, like the kid finally gets it. The kid finally gets it. He's like, I guess it's all over now. Like all those days are, done and over with. And his dad knew he wasn't gonna lose that bet, or that he wasn't gonna lose his son, because the way he had raised his son, which is kind of funny. So it's kind of like doing something a certain way.
You've got mail.
Like whether you got to do it the Italian way or the whatever backbone you come from. It's your morals, ethics, values. Something about that is where you grew your moxie from, or your backbone from, where you come from. Okay, it's like these people want to know more about you, but they would rather pay this old hag off to get the details right. They know who you are, but they don't want to exploit the business, if that makes any sense for you. I guess I just pretty much said it right there. So we have also, like, we have mixtapes right here in the reverse. This is giving me, also I just watched like this coral reef. Somebody could be also getting released from prison like today. by sunrise. This person could already be released. Okay, somebody's got it in their head. How someone or something is very polluted to them, and how they don't really want to feel any emotions when it comes to touch on the subject of going back to that place of feeling anything for someone. Okay, this person would rather just put you off in the category of everybody, the everybody category that, you know, kind of just picks on me on a daily basis, and I'm used to it category, and like just shove you off over there and just forget you, like, because it's like they have minimalist white here. It's like once you cross over that minimalist white and you're like um you're going all kinds of extravagant colors and stuff, and I just was trying to, you know, trying to keep the business over here kind of hush hush, and then what was going on without having to say too much, and then you're over here making a big noise and stuff. Like, this person's not going to go for that. Like, this person's just going to place you off in that category, like, oh, you're a F boy, you're a F girl, and they're just going to write you off, and then that's going to be that. This person has had it. Like, this person has had enough, like, or this could be you, Gemini, but with the whole, like, spinning around and spinning around on a mixtape, someone has had it. Or they're trying to use this against someone also to prove something. Okay. Yeah, there's something someone overheard, or, there's, like, something specific, okay? This is, like, someone's drug of choice, or, like, it's, you know, pick of their poison, so to speak, that has gotten them like incarcerated so many times. All right, this is like a buddy or something someone has that is like really close or entwined to you or your family, Gemini. This person has really put themselves out there, or feels like they have, or that they didn't make something right to follow through with something here. I don't know exactly what that would be. I mean, you probably know. Um, okay, yeah. This definitely has something to do with how someone gets their eating habits, or their money habits, how they're able to have anything tangible, or, you know, it's like, if you do me a favor, I'll do you a favor, or something like that. It's like that awkward in between silence of like not really knowing which way to go with it. And it's like, if you don't go along with it, or at least enticing it just a bit, like it could go like 100 ways wrong to Sunday, okay? Like, so completely wrong, especially when you have this pressure back here, building up with this dial up, or whatever this is, trying to push something out here, or I don't really know what that is, but it's definitely saying, like, if you don't comply, basically you're going to go to jail, or we're going to place you in a category. This is like the company itself coming back and saying, if you don't comply with what's going on here, we're going to place you, and you won't collaborate and go to jail. We're going to simply push you out into a category, lock you out of your own account, and do things the way that we think we should do, because we see you're full of crap, or something like that is what it's saying. Because it's like, it's not this person's fault, but it's all the other elements around them that keeps polluting all of this. And this is all going to catch up eventually. It's like some person is like stuck in their ego. They're very egotistical, and they're like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about, or they're full of shit, or no, 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 no. And it's like, this person has been keeping an eye on this for some years, all right? Whatever this is that's going on. So don't think that this person misses a beat whatsoever, okay? Because they don't, all right? And getting in your ego and thinking this person isn't a really hot shit, or that they're never going to do anything about this, you're wrong. You're very much wrong, okay? All of this is going to catch up eventually, period. Okay, yeah, it has something to do with a note. This could be also a Federal Reserve note. This could be anything. This could be a wire transfer. This could be a third-party situation with somebody's, you know, innocence about them, what they do in their innocence time. You know, it's like so many people for the longest time. If they want to put your business out there, or they want to call you, or name call you, or something like that, then just let them name call you. Because it's like, eventually you're just on this mixtape, like, just repeating yourself. You're like, I'm tired of telling you my authenticity, or trying to explain myself to you, or my copyright of who I am, what what it is I do, like, stuff like that, like, kind of like, I gotta watch my back because I'm not just anybody kind of energy, and it's like, I'm really not trying to, be rude or be mean, but fuck no. It's like that type of energy, like, no, not even on my worst day, like, for real. Like a very picky, fucking egotistical as well energy. So this could be clashing a little bit. Or, it's like, I don't know. I'll explain that. Let me get into some of the cards, Gemini. Yeah, it's kind of like not even on my worst day. Like, that's what somebody is trying to explain. Maybe somebody, I don't know. Maybe their ego is like, maybe it's not as high maintenance as what they think it is, or something like that. Maybe they need to be pushed down another peg or 2 or 3. I mean, I don't know. What would make somebody feel even worse about themselves? I mean, I'm just curious. Could you do anything more worse to someone? Like, if you got a group of people, like, already being the worst to someone, like, yeah, let's be more worse. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Let's just be the worst human beings we could possibly be and not support someone at all. Let's just turn on them even worse. Like, okay, eventually that person's gonna turn on you, and they're not gonna want nothing to do with you. That's like my dad had explained it. He said that basically it made perfect sense, and it goes to show that people eventually, when they think they have more power over you, they will bite you, period. Especially when they think they have more power over you, they bite you, most definitely. As soon as they find out you're not really the maintenance man or something like that, they're gonna turn on you. Oh, you got money? Oh, you got this, you got that. Oh, something like that. And of course they're gonna bite you. Either that, or it's you try to do the right thing, and you always show up on time, you're always there, you're always a support team, and it's like they find a reason, just any reason at all, anyways, just to fire you. Like, and they don't even know, like, you could own the whole building or something like that. Like, yeah, something like that. But they still find a reason just to fire you. Like, okay. Interesting. Alright, clear and concise message for Geminis. Please and thank you. It's kind of like that. I don't know how you play it. You just got to play your cards correctly, because you know people's intentions. You know the outcome. Alright. So we have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius right here. Coming in very strong right here. Could have been kind of slow, or is like still kind of slow to bring in this offer. But they're sitting, you're sitting underneath a gold mine of some sort right here, or something that's like ancestral, like time capsuled right there. Or like this could be the casino, or you've got the casino right up underneath this vehicle or this car or whatever this is. I'm seeing like a canyon or something in the background, but this is definitely the opening to a casino right here. This is a gold mine, whatever it is that's up under you right here. Yeah, whatever this you don't want to celebrate with, or make someone your ancestor, or like invite someone to be a part of your family, like you don't want to do this. It's like you're kind of being weird about some sort of approach that you're taking to make you feel like this is more of a burden. Like I said, like I was just explaining earlier, Gemini, like, why don't you try being more malicious towards it, like that, because that worked so well in the past, right? I say, whatever it is that you're doing, you might want to try a more sensitive approach, or a more, I don't know, sort of approach, because you're going about it the wrong way. It's like you're making yourself very, very obvious in whatever it is that you're doing here. making it very, very obvious because you're thinking too much into it. All right. It's kind of like this. Like, I feel a certain way. If I feel a certain way about somebody, they're gonna know I feel that way about them. If I am on a business level with someone and just business only, you're gonna know that it's just business casual between us. If it's a one-sided relationship the other direction and you're still pressing it forward, like, you obviously have some serious fucking issues. Not only in the way that you do business and something that you're trying to hide, but this is something more serious, like in a way of like somebody, and this isn't for every Gemini, actually. This is just probably for the past Geminis that I know, like personally, that I've known on a personal level right now. And it just goes, it's like, it's just a bad, not just a bad rap. It's just like, should have just left something where it was at, like from the jump or something like that. But you didn't. You kept pursuing it or something, and you went about it kind of the wrong way. Is what I want to say. That's not for every Gemini, but this could be like the runner becomes a chaser, the chaser becomes the runner, or you could have met somebody new recently. There's something really off about this energy. Chris says, hi. It's the first time I've ever seen acting like this. Who are you reading for? Oh, I'm reading for Gemini. Yeah, I've been a lot stressed lately, huh? I mean, like I said earlier, like I was just saying, like, it's so much easier to treat somebody more like crap. You know, like when you're already kicking somebody in their freaking ass, like when they're down, you know, like they couldn't be any more lower than they are, like, and especially like from past energy, like you've known this person for a long time. This isn't like this person. It's like you kind of just, you know, kick them down and like spit on them, like kick them some more, you know, because that seems to really have helped a lot to kick them more, you know, like you really don't know what someone's been through, and it just kind of gets to a point where it's like, okay, you all you have to do is sit there and take it, because you know that somebody's got to come off of something eventually that they owe you, because you can't go on any further until they do, really. And you kind of get held hostage there for a minute until somebody else, it's like freaking playing chess, man, just to get out of this whole damn dump hole or whatever this is. But it's a mess. But and it's gonna be until people realize to quit being so fucking mean and to quit kicking people while they're down. And if I come across like I'm mean, or like I'm being disrespectful, or if I'm just being more firm or short with you, that means I'm just tired of you. Like honest to God, like I'm just bored and tired entirely of you. Please leave me alone. Please stop. Like this is, but the people, they just don't stop, man. They just don't stop. It's like that. They're just so fucking jealous and envious and shit. Like, I'm about to start dressing up like a clown, like every freaking day. Like, it's no joke. If that'll get you off my ass, I will. I really will. Cause I mean, I don't really think that I'm not that hot or whatever, but like I'm okay. But I mean, I never did anything to anybody to fucking even deserve to get on the government watch list, but apparently I'm on there. I mean, I can't even imagine what the hell I've done just to magically make my way on that. Sporadically like that. Like, I really want to know who freaking put me up for vote on that shit. Like, I really would like to know, you know? Anyway, it's nor here nor there, but it's like, you know, I'd rather not be on the government watch list, probably, you know? Anyway, it doesn't bother me at all. Whatsoever. Anyways, we got some sort of, moving on. I'm on Gemini, by the way. John, me too. Yeah. It's just kind of, I'm like, what did I do to deserve that, to get on that list? Like, I would really want to know, like, what did I do? And that's the question, like, nobody can answer for me. Like, every single time I ask somebody, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve that? Hold on one second. I gotta get a drink. What did I do? It's like nobody can freaking answer me. Nobody can give me like a straight up answer. They can't tell me why I deserve it and shit. It's like they just want to kick you while you're down. So like, why do I deserve to be on the government watch list? Like, I seriously would love to know why. Like, somebody's got to be effing with me. Like, seriously. It's not funny, you know? Like, kick somebody when they're even more down lower than what they can already be. Kick them some more. Go ahead. Like, it's so easy breezy for you, isn't it? To destroy, sabotage somebody, kick them around, man. Like, you've got to be one real abusive fuck to do some shit like that. Like, seriously. I'm just saying, like, I honestly would love to know what I did to deserve to be on the government watch list. Like, what did I do? I do something? I don't believe I, made a single change in anything. I'd say within, since I've been out of prison to deserve to be on the government watch list, that's just kind of, Anyway, nor here nor there, I guess. We can look at it, flip-flop it, however you would like. Still don't make it right. Just because you want to look at it and you want to look at it some more, all right? So we have a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse right here, okay? So, Gemini, you are experiencing, you've got some sort of a gold mine. You're putting your, it has something to do with a car or a vehicle or something like that. You're trying to keep this secret as much as you possibly can. Something about this vehicle or something about somebody's a freaking gold mine or this, this account or something is been the world's best kept hidden secret for a while now, but now you got this 10 of, now you're having to answer for some things. They're like, oh, where'd you get this money at? Or where'd you get that from? And it's, it has something to do with, now you have, it's like the systematic way of how you do things, right? Say you run a whole, like, Fortune 500 company or something like that, okay? And you and the gang of the whole Fortune 500 company, you've been doing some certain things in a systematic way throughout the company, and it's worked for you, right? You pretty much are like the bee's knees of the job. Y'all get everything done correctly, like to the T, right? But now you miss one little detail, or it's like somebody's been throwing the freaking casino under the bus the whole time and putting them on the government watch list. And that's what the problem is here. And the first step would be admitting, that you've done someone wrong, you've done someone in a little bit, too far, a little bit further than what you needed to go. And so the first step would be admitting, okay? We shouldn't have, kicked you so hard while you were already down. I know that was wrong of us, but blah, 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 blah. And, maybe make it right in some sort of way. But you've gotten cut off because it looks like the owner or something like that, your worst nightmare that has come back to haunt you here with the Nine of Swords is related to this company or this treasure or whatever this is. And this person is a full-blown lizard right there now, haunting you. So this is your worst nightmare right here that's come to life that you are dealing with here. Trying to fight off, trying to hide, or deny access to something. And the reason why this person is become a ancestor that's very like a monster is because this person is trying to get what is theirs over here, which is this Ten of freaking Pentacles reverse. They want to know where their money's at. And it's like this company doesn't have the money to pay back what has been taken. or what they took. I'm just saying they don't have the money to pay it back. And so your worst nightmare has come back to haunt you now. This is like something is turning into a creature here, or they're creatures, or something like that, or someone's a dragon, or something like that. This person is definitely your worst nightmare. And they look at you like you dumped their treasure chest out and don't want to freaking own up to it or explain why. So now that we got the systematic way, oh, what I was explaining about that was, and it's kind of like how, like, you have your systematic way of how you do everything. You kind of cut corners because you're used to the people, right? Well, I can maybe bypass this paperwork over here or over there because that's my friend, blah, blah, blah. One day you show up for work and it's like, so and so is not there for work. And the reason being why so and so is not there at work is because so and so is no longer, around anymore. They've sadly passed on or something. And yes, it's very sad, but it's oh shit, okay? Oh shit, or it's somebody you stepped on, or fired. Didn't even know that they were like the whole owner of the building or something like that. And you kind of stepped on them. And this person took action back. Why? Because that dog bit me. Like, that's what my dad, he used to say was, and that, I can't believe that dog bit me. Like, but yeah, it's expected for that to happen, but because we just know that it's eventually going to happen, but people have their people and the way that they like to do things, and when they get in a rush and they want to, push and scam and push over there, like, it's all good and gravy until you push the right one, okay? When you push the right one to the side and you have no business, little girl, okay, or something like that, you need to really, that's an ugly power trip, and that's going to really set us further back than what we need to be. Because if that's the way that it's going, that you're just going to start hogging females for their money and their finances like that and their jobs, then that means that you can probably more than likely, since you want to spend my money better than me, you can support me then, right? You can support me and get this done the way I need it to be done, right? Because you wanted to step on me to get to this position, obviously. I know I may not look like it, but you did. It's obvious what you did. And now you can't go back on it because this person has cut off some sort of ways of communication of the systematic way that you used to do something and get it done. Of course, the monster is going to come out when the money shows face. Of course. Of course. Of course, everybody's going to be an executor. Whenever it comes down to the money, yes. Yes. But when you execute even the person who is paying you or putting that money on that table, it's going to be a bad backfire. Wheel of Fortune reversed. I can't make it up. And this is showing up in the strength position. It is so help me God. Thank you that you do not have access to my Wheel of Fortune anymore. That's your worst nightmare. And it's come to life now because it's kind of like you could have just kicked them a little bit more while they were down or something like that. And it's like, now it's not going to work. Either way you want to push it, it's not going to work. You got 10 of Pentacles reversed. Wheel of Fortune is reversed. Your worst nightmare is here to collect. Your obstacle here is not proving that you haven't been getting turned up in some sort of way, and some sort of like, this is like the Diddy parties. I don't know what this is, but it's like the triathlons or whatever it is that you're trying to sugarcoat and make it seem prettier or nicer or whatever it is. You should have just kicked it a little more while you were down and let more of the wrong people in charge of this whole damn campaign smear thing. Because now what it's doing is it's bringing you to the light like you're the dirty bastard, okay? And you could totally not be a dirty bastard. You just work for the money. You follow the money. You just do what the money tells you to do. You worry about that monster later, but now the monster's right here in your face, and you have to face it because it's just there. It's just there, and all it's gonna do is expose all the ugliness here, and until you make something right here. So something's gotta be made right, all right? It just has to. Kick them a little bit more while they're down, okay? So this is like somebody who's in a high status. Like, imagine what that person's going through, all right? This could be like somebody that's like an innocent like an innocent, normal, decent human being that you just threw on the government watch list. And this is coming back severely to haunt you in that ass. Like, it really, really is. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, it's an embarrassment here. I see. It's like how somebody is struggling. Like, this person should not be struggling like this. This is very, very embarrassing. And it's like, and you can't get the work or the jobs. Things are not working the same way that they were. Why? Because you kicked them some more while they were down under pressure. And you went with the, I mean, you should have paid attention here, because now you've kicked yourself and everybody in their own ass, because you kicked the right one when they needed you the most. And it's okay. You know, it happens. People suck, you know. People honestly, truly do suck when it comes to this portion of it. And I'm going to tell you why people suck. Because people judge people based off of their surface values, all right? That's a big factor of it. People are judged big time off that. But if you're not doing the right thing or living the right way, or you don't give me it, but I tell you what, your past is forever going to haunt you, okay? Once you are labeled that, you're forever going to be that label. Like, it's not ever going to change. People are always going to see you that way. You're never going to be able to prove yourself, even if given another chance, and you do prove yourself. It's like the people that are still caught up on your insurance claims and making all that money off your back from the last time, can't help but suck on to the next freaking opportunity that you have in life to make it right. Just because they can. Just because they weren't done screwing with your corporation or your business from the prior settlement or lawsuit. And so now the big ugly stick has come to wreak havoc here. I'm so serious. This had something to do with a child here. A Page of Wands, a child that has been cut off from communicating here. Or something about communication of someone being pregnant or having a child here. This is what you were hoping for. So you're in the baby business or something, Gemini? Does everybody know you're in the baby business? So you like to get people turned up and confused and on government assistance, and then you like to throw them on the government watch list and take their kid away. Is that what I'm seeing here, Gemini? I don't want to see that that's what I'm seeing here, but obviously it is. You got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, so what are you really doing here? Because you're trying to give someone else's chance or opportunity or their holy grail away to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You're trying to give this chance or opportunity away to someone else, or trying to accuse someone else of being the monster here, when really the monster is this court contract or whatever the heck's going on here from the prior, because you felt the need that you could pounce on it because you thought they were weak, right? It's like God opening up the clouds and giving you one more chance, one more opportunity in life, right? And you're doing everything by the books, everything you're supposed to be doing, right? You're not doing nothing wrong that you are not supposed to be doing. And it's like all of a sudden, and everyone has their flaws, period. It don't make a damn. But what I'm here to say is you are not doing anything wrong to bother or hurt nobody. And just because you see another opportunity or an insurance risk, and you see it before your eyes, just because they're still living at the same spot where they were at, or something like that, does not give you the God-given right to pounce on somebody who is not guilty of committing a crime and throwing them on the government watch list. That's a no. No, sir, no, ma'am. You cannot get away with this.
You've got mail.
Let me tell you something right now. If that's the case, prepare yourself, Gemini. If that's the case, prepare yourself, because you are in for it. You seized this opportunity to pounce on somebody who was your worst nightmare. And I could be talking to a Capricorn too, y'all. This flip-flop the rules as need be here, but you took the opportunity to pounce on someone else's happiness because you were scared of them being at risk of something here. They wouldn't get turned up with you, and they were almost homeless out on the streets because you spent up all their wheel of fortune. And now they don't even have access to their child or their ex-husband or their husband or their lover, whoever that was that they were in love with, maybe daddy. Both these people are in the reverse. That is letting me know right there. Let's see what happened. That's letting me know right there that God said they stole your happiness and your joy. That was for you. That was not for them. And I'm taking it back so that they can't have it. And I'm fixing to show them. If they don't accept the first warning, if they don't accept the second warning, if they don't accept the third warning, we're gonna keep go. It's gonna go down, 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 down like a freaking domino effect on every single body involved until we get it correct because of something you're just too scared to own up to here. You're just too scared to make it right, and you're not going to. You're not going to. It's already gone way too fucking far. It's already gone past the point of why would you stand up and be someone's willing sacrifice to admit wrong in this situation? Why would you want to do that, Gemini? You wouldn't want to. You couldn't look someone in the eyes and tell them why they deserve that shit. You really couldn't. You were just doing your job, right? You wouldn't be the willing sacrifice of this whole situation. Nobody in their right fucking mind would. But yet you want to take and throw an innocent little girl or a girl out into the freaking ring like she can take it. She can handle it because she's too stupid, or she's not going to say anything about it, or she doesn't know what the hell is going on anyway, so we could just utilize her and her assets and work with her family behind her back and throw her on the government watch list and think we're going to get away with that. Well, now it's starting to show face here. Gemini, you've got quite the predicament on your hands. I don't even know how you're going to fix all this. I don't even know. Damn. Now you want to fight somebody over this? You want to try to accuse somebody of a situation that happened not on somebody's hand? Or like this did not happen on someone's time right here. You are trying to blame somebody for something that happened to a child. You are trying to cause an 11 of wands for somebody. You need to tell the truth about this Virgo, this Hierophant, whatever this is right here. This could be somebody who worked and collaborated with you behind the scenes to create havoc, a fight, something like that. Somebody you thought was going to, this working collaboration, let's try to scam them one more time. Do it again. Please, Gemini, I want you to. Do it again one more fucking time today. Please. I want you to think in your head, Gemini, you can get away with doing this one more time in your head. I want you to think out the scam in your mind. I want you to tell the person you're collaborating with, Gemini. I want you to say, this is how I want things to go down. We're going to try this one more scam. Please, Gemini, I want you to put God to the test some more, Gemini. Please. Do it again. Do it again. I want you to, Gemini. Because now that this person has their Queen of Cups reversed and their child in the reverse, and they're damn near homeless. This person has nothing left to lose. You're tied up in the finances. You can't get what you want out of this person. You're not in a relationship with them. You can't use the system way that you used to use it anymore. You can't claim you're married to this person. You're cut the fuck off. Gemini, tell me, Gemini, how are you going to pull your next scam? I'm waiting, Gemini. I would love to see how this is all going to work out for you. Because also exploiting somebody or wanting a friendship with them, Gemini, or being more like open and honest about wanting a relationship, or I'm sorry, but you're not saying what you're fucking sorry for, or you're not explaining what you're there for, or what you did, and you can't, or you don't have, which nobody in their right fucking mind would want to sit there and say the truth about what you've done here, because once the truth comes out, this fucking monster is going to come back on you. And I would be really fucking scared of that too. I really would. Honestly. And that's not on me. I mean, I can't say anything, probably because I don't really know the truth of it, Gemini. I mean, you've got to come out and speak out of your mouth, like whatever it is, and you have to really like let it flow and say exactly what you did. Otherwise, you're gonna have to take that up with God. You are. You're gonna have to take it up with God in Judgment Day, because this is like something like no one in the right mind would admit to fault of that. But yeah, that's your fault. Yeah, you're not going to be able to balance out these finances. Try one more scam to hurt this person you've already hurt. Do you not understand that God has told you, do not hurt this person one more time? I'm telling you, if you try to go against this person one more time, what is going to happen? You didn't listen, did you? You got cooked under pressure. You got put in the pressure cooker, Gemini. You did. And you snapped. You did it. You tried it one more time. You did. And it failed. Gemini, I just want you to try to kick somebody again while they're down today. I want you to try your hardest and your damnedest. And I want you to also, Gemini, I want you to send me a comment, and I want you to tell me why you did it. If you can answer me why you did it without sending me a Cashapp, then I don't get it. I will never get it, why you did it, except for the money. For the money. Somebody doesn't want you anymore, Gemini. They don't want to party with you anymore like that. Those days are over for this person. It's like, why would I want to party with you after you had helped and coerced having my child taken away from me and everything like that? Why would I want to coerce with you when all you did was make my situation worse, because you and your greedy ways of your sexual pleasure, wanting your sexual pleasures and shit. You want your finer things in life, well, so do I. I want the finer things in life too. So why do I have to sit here and suffer another fucking day? Gemini, I dare you to try it just one more fucking time, please. Just one more. You might just get what you're looking for here with this feast right here. Whatever's in these cups, I wouldn't trust eating it though. Whatever it is. Doesn't look like real food to me. Does not look like real food to me. Yeah, something. Now what do you have here? We got a Cancer up for sacrifice next, guys. Thank you, Gemini. We've got a Cancer up for sacrifice next. All thanks to the Gemini. I'm going to start the bidding at $100, $100 here, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $65. Give me the 50, 7, 8. Sold. No, not sold yet. Nope. They're not, this person's already in the reverse. You can't sell them. Can't sell them at all. Why, Gemini? Can you tell the people why you did it? Because again, this is all because you were playing off of someone else's Wheel of Fortune instead of playing your own Wheel of Fortune. Everybody has some value to them. You just have to find it. You just have to find your inspiration and stick with it. You stop trying to feed your guilty pleasures and your bumfucked way of thinking that you're going to get away with this in a corrupt aspect to continually manipulate people who are not gender that you want them to be, is what I would say. This has nothing to do with color. I would say this is the gender wars for sure. Yeah. You guess what? Gemini, why is the sun and the moon in the reverse, Gemini? Why is the sun and the moon in reverse? Why? Because you lied about someone being married. You created a third-party situation amongst a family member. No longer wants to balance shit out with you because the systematic way of how you execute and get things done, this person has cut you the fuck off from. And so now it's completely pointless, probably because this person has been exploiting this, that you've been sleeping around with their family member or something like that. And now this person can't even enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with their sun and their moon. Because you manifested this. This is, you know what I'm saying right here? I'm seeing The Magician and the Nine of Cups right here, I'm seeing that God is preparing a table before you in the presence of his enemies right there. That is what I see right there. Judgment reverse. What did I say? Judgment reverse. It's an old switcheroo, Gemini. It's an old switcheroo. Try it again one more time. This is going to be completely tick for tack. I promise you. The more you try to kick someone while they're down and you try to hurt them more than help them, or get them locked up or mentally entrapped in their mind, one more push, Gemini, like that in that direction, guess what, Gemini? It's not going to end pretty. It's not going to end pretty at all. Yep. Ooh, you are going to have karma to pay. Karma. I mean karma once this truth comes out. Damn. And did I say karma? I think I did say a karma. Pretty much. It's that you have flipped somebody's complete whole life upside down all over a material possession that you have, or that you don't want the truth to come out about. A materialistic possession that still haunts you. Not this person. Like, I'm sure if you would have been honest from the jump, this person would have been okay with it, but you've taken it way too damn far. Trying to lie, manipulate, move things around in front of this person, make them look bad. Whatever this is, Gemini, this has completely failed on you. Why? And I'm going to tell you why it failed on you, Gemini. Because you went after the freaking owner of the whole business. You knew who this person was. You knew what this person was there to do. And you freaking tried to move around this person as if they were insignificant to you. Now, I know you have a hard time probably understanding that, they're not as educated as me, or they don't have as much time under their belt learning this stuff, blah, 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 blah. Do you think that a person actually forgets who the fuck they are? Where they got their backbone from? Where they got their originality from? Where they grew up at? Do you, honest to God, think a person would ever forget who they were or where they came from and how they got that backbone that they carry on their back every damn day? How do you think that a person would just wake up one day and forget all about it? They don't. They don't. And this person has woken up and they've seen every single thing that you've tried to do and get away with, and you're still, try it one more time, fucking Gemini. I promise you, try it one more good time for good old time's sake. I want to know. And also send me a comment or a Cashapp that, and I want to know how it went for you, Gemini. Or Capricorn. Just flip-flop the roles as need be. Yep. Alright guys, if y'all would like a private reading from me, all you have to do is hit me up in the description box down below. Next we'll be doing Libra. Libra, aka Taurus, if you are on the twin flame journey. So flip-flop the roles as need be. I could also be talking about a Capricorn during this Gemini reading. So always keep that in mind, guys. It just depends on who you are or what side of the spectrum you're from. But normally, if you're from around here, where I'm from, more than likely that was for Capricorn. Alright, so next I will be doing aka Libra/Taurus. Alright, guys, if y'all want a private reading from me, all my information is down below in the description box. Thank you all for all your support and your love. Appreciate you. You should interact with your chat more. I like turtles. What do you mean interact with my chat? I did interact with my chat. I have interacted with my chat the entire time. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I appreciate the commentary, but yeah, I haven't really had anybody interacting on there, so it's not up to me. I mean, I've responded to every message on there since we started the live, so That's up to y'all. It's not up to me. Anyway, appreciate that though. If I have something to comment about, I'll let you know. All right, y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. I'll see y'all on the next live.